And 1953 is the year that Sherpa Tenzing Norgay and Edmund reached the top of the world and summited Everest. They're recorded as the first people to have done so. It wasn't Hillary's first attempt, and it was the 8th expedition attempting to reach the peak that rises almost 9 kilometers into the sky. 66 years later, and it took Saray Khumalo only 4 attempts to become the first black African woman to reach the top of Mount Everest. She summited in May this year. She joins us now. Very good morning and welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning, and thank you for having me.
It was just a couple of months ago, and it was still a dream reaching Everest. How did it feel to actually achieve it?
Oh, wow. Humbling, fulfilling as well. And I don't know, I just don't understand why anybody would think there's no God. It's just beauty, and it's epic.
Can you take us through what happened on the morning of the 16th?
On the morning of the 16th, we started actually the night before at 9 o'clock to go up, and we were given 12 hours to reach the summit. And if we hadn't, we were going to return back. I think we arrived there just 11 hours after the climb, and it was clear, a bit windy, but all of us, we were 4 climbers, 3 climbers and 1 team leader with the Sherpas, and we got there and it was just amazing. We were not tired. Everybody was quiet in their own corner before we all thought, oh, we need to go back, let's take pictures quickly. But it's also a time when I had to reflect about the journey that it's been, the people that I started with, and the kids at home. I had promised to call them on the summit, but we didn't have a phone at the time. So I was just wondering what everybody else at home is doing and trying to just take it in. But the honest truth is the reception I received was not what I had in mind. But it's just great to see that everybody else that I thought wasn't looking was there with me, and they was following on. So that's exciting.
How long did you actually stay on the summit? Because obviously you've got an oxygen tank and you've only got a limited amount of oxygen. Yeah,
we only stayed for about 25 minutes and we had to go back down because there was a prediction that it was going to be windy later on that afternoon. So 25 minutes was enough. A bit of FOMO going away, you look back and think, did I see everything? Should I step a little bit back? But it was just amazing.
Was there ever a fear that, I've been here 3 times before, the last time I was just a couple of 100 meters away from the summit, I may have to turn back now?
Not a fear, but I was very cognizant of it. It was always like, this is where I reached. A step further than that was just a win, really. As we went up, one of the things, our strategy was don't stop. Keep moving. It doesn't matter how slow it is, just 1 step at a time. At some point very close to the summit, it was like, no, I just need 5 steps, and after the 5 steps, another 5. But we had lots of support, and everybody was calm, really, going up.
What does it actually look like at the top of the world?
Oh, wow. It's the clouds are beneath you. That's the most mesmerizing thing for me. But what was humbling was the nights more than the sun coming up. In the night, you see the moon very close, the stars very close, almost like you can just reach out and, grab one. That for me was more of an epic and a life experience, really, for me. The morning you see the sun coming up, you almost see into infinity, so to speak. Like all the mountains are below you, the clouds are down, up it's all blue. It's something that one should experience every day, and something that I know for the rest of my life I'll have to go back to just draw inspiration.
Wow, I would love to hear more about that magical experience, and congratulations on your record-breaking feat. I know you've got some other records in mind that you are hoping to achieve over the next couple of months, but we will of course be following those developments as they come. Saray Khumalo, the first black African woman to summit Everest, chatting to us and reflecting on her Everest climb on the 16th of May and actually reaching the top of the world. Thank you very much for coming into studio.